Hello, this is Ayako Sekiguchi from Philness Kitchen. The season of Red Shiso has arrived. Speaking of Red Shiso, it's only available from June to around the middle of July. It's a seasonal vegetable, and because it's only available for such a short time, I really hope you'll pick it up if you find it. It has wonderful benefits and effects. It's a vegetable that helps refresh your body and relieve the heavy fatigue you feel during the rainy season. I'd like to make a healthy red shiso drink. In this video, I'll talk about the nutrition and benefits of red shiso, as well as how to make a healthy red shiso drink. I'll also show you how to make use of the boiled red shiso. I'll be sharing the recipe as well, so please watch until the end. I'll talk about the nutrition and benefits of red shiso. Shiso has long been called shu. It is said to revive the body. Various health benefits are known for this reason. Both green shiso and red shiso share common nutrients, including a rich variety of vitamins and trace elements. Their unique, refreshing aroma comes from a fragrant component called perylaldehyde. It is known to have antibacterial properties and to stimulate appetite. Red shiso contains a unique component called shinin, which is responsible for its red pigment. Shinin is also found in foods like blueberries and red wine. It is a type of anthocyanin polyphenol and has strong antioxidant properties. It can help relieve eye fatigue. As an antioxidant, it helps prevent aging. Also, red shiso contains a component called rosmarinic acid, which helps relieve allergy symptoms. For more details about the effects of red shiso, please check out this video as well. Now, let's make a healthy red shiso drink. Here are the ingredients. First, we have red shiso leaves, 150 grams, and then 300 cc each of vinegar and mirin. These are very simple ingredients. Usually, red shiso drinks use a lot of sugar, but this time, instead of making a sweet juice, we're going for a very mild and refreshing flavor that doesn't make the vinegar taste too strong. It's more like a vinegar drink. We won't use any sugar at all. Instead, we'll use mirin. Mirin is a naturally sweet fermented product made from glutinous rice and regular rice. I want to make a delicious and healthy drink by taking advantage of the natural sweetness and flavor of this fermented product. And vinegar. This time, I used a blended vinegar from Wellness Kitchen, which is a mix of apple, onion, and brown rice vinegar. It has a nice balance of richness and flavor. Please feel free to use any type of vinegar you like. First, let's start with the red shiso. Red shiso has stems attached, so please tear off only the leaves and set aside the stems, as we won't be using them. It's okay if there are some small stems, but for the thicker stems, like these, you should remove only the leaves and set aside the thick stems. Set them aside. This red shiso is the crinkle type, but there are also flat leaf types. There are many varieties, but the type of red shiso doesn't matter. Wash the red shiso carefully and thoroughly. As you can see, the water gets pretty dirty, right? So wash and rinse it thoroughly several times. Wash off the red miso thoroughly, pressing it gently with your hands. Squeeze out the water thoroughly. Just like this, I washed it well and squeezed out all the moisture. Transfer the mirin to the pot. And then put it on the heat. This time, I'll simmer this red shiso in mirin. Put the red shiso into the mirin. We'll thoroughly extract the essence from the red shiso using cold mirin, which contains alcohol. Simmering the shiso in the mirin while there's still alcohol will more effectively draw out its essence. Just a little. You might feel like there's a lot of shiso compared to the amount of liquid, but as the heat increases and it starts to boil, the shiso will wilt. Once the red shiso is thoroughly soaked in the mirin like this, simmer it for about 5 minutes. If the heat is too strong, it will evaporate, so lower the heat a little. The red shiso is gradually wilting and the color of the red shiso is starting to tint the mirin. Now that the shiso has wilted a bit and is soaking nicely in the mirin, simmer it thoroughly for about 5 more minutes from here. All those shiso leaves have wilted down this much. They're now completely soaked in the liquid, so at this stage, I want to make sure the alcohol in the mirin evaporates properly. Keep it simmering so that it's bubbling to some extent while you continue to cook it. I've simmered it for about 5 minutes. Now, the red shiso extract has really dissolved into the mirin. Can you see it? Alright, now I'll turn off the heat and strain out the red shiso. There's still some left in the red shiso leaves too. There's still a lot of extract left, so make sure to squeeze out all the liquid thoroughly. Squeeze out the extract that was simmered in the mirin really well. I've squeezed it out thoroughly like this. Right now, I have about 250 cc. Some has evaporated, but there's about 250 cc left. I'll add vinegar to this to finish it. I want to add 300 cc of vinegar. When you add the vinegar, the polyphenols in the red shiso react with the acid in the vinegar and the color turns a beautiful vivid red. About 300 cc has been added. The vinegar hasn't been heated at all, so all the nutrients in the vinegar are preserved as they are. The alcohol in the mirin is also completely gone. Even if you're sensitive to alcohol, you don't have to worry about eating this. And then, if you transfer it to a clean container, it will be complete. Red Shiso health drink. Since this contains quite a lot of vinegar, you can store it at room temperature, but if you want to keep it even longer, please put it in the refrigerator. If you keep it in the refrigerator, it will last much longer. You can easily store it for more than half a year, so I think you can enjoy it during the coming hot season, all through midsummer and into early autumn. If you find Red Shiso, please give this a try. These are the leftover leaves after boiling the red shiso right here. I'd like to make use of them. Most of the red extract has already been boiled out, but they've turned into a deep green vegetable, haven't they? Still, there's more we can do with them. There are still nutrients left in the red shiso, and this itself is already a fine green and yellow vegetable. Since it's a vegetable, I want to make sure we use every bit of it without wasting anything. Since this has been simmered with mirin, it's a little sweet. I'm going to chop this up finely and try making a small side dish out of it. Okay, let's spread it out a bit and cut it into small pieces. Alright, I'd like to go into a bit more detail next. We'll break it down into small pieces like this. Add a little more sesame oil than usual, then turn on the heat. Set the heat to somewhere between medium and low, then add the red shiso leaves, the red ones from earlier. The color is water soluble, so it has dissolved to the right side. Eating this vegetable with oil when it's green and yellow helps your body better absorb nutrients like beta-carotene. It's similar to lightly stir-frying. But this one already has mirin in it. It already has just the right amount of sweetness, so for seasoning you only need oil and dashi powder. Here's the oil. That's plenty, it's fine. Shake it well and add the dashi powder. You can also add the contents of the packet if you like. You can also use katsuodashi if you like. Adding a bit of umami will make it taste better. And now sesame seeds. You can adjust the amount to your liking. I really love sesame, so I added a lot. At this point, taste it and adjust the flavor with oil as needed. If you feel like it needs a bit more umami, you can add my special powder or adjust it to your liking. Then just lightly stir fry it until it becomes nice and fluffy, and turn off the heat when it's just right. Red Shiso furikake is done. It's done, Aka. This is the healthy shiso drink. I'd like to taste it first and tell you how it is as it is. Then I'll try mixing it with soda. Normally drinking it straight like this might be pretty strong, but surprisingly it's actually quite good. So let me give it a try.
I'll try it.
It's delicious. If you think of it as a vinegar drink, it might seem pretty strong to drink it straight like this. And the mirin is doing a great job, so it's really mellow and easy to drink. But it's nice that they don't use any sugar at all, isn't it? Now, I'd like to try mixing it with soda. It's such a beautiful color. Look at this. It looks just like a cocktail. I'll give it a try. It's perfect. Delicious. It's just a regular red shiso drink, and since you add a lot of sugar, it usually tastes like syrup and is easy to drink, but you do worry a bit about the sweetness and the sugar, right? But with this one, it's simmered with mirin and finished with vinegar, so it really only uses ingredients that are good for your body. Also, the sharpness of the vinegar becomes very mild, and there's a gentle sweetness from the mirin, so it's really soft and pleasant. It turns out to be a mild vinegar beverage. This really helps you recover from fatigue, and the color is beautiful, so it lifts your mood. I truly think this will be perfect for the coming season. And as for this Red Shiso health drink, it has a slightly sweet vinegar-like taste. I think you can also use it as sushi vinegar for making sushi rice. If you just pour it over rice and mix it, you'll get beautiful pink sushi rice, so please give it a try. You can also just pour it over salad as it is. Just pouring a little over your vegetables can make it work as a dressing substitute too. This Red Shiso health drink can be used in many different ways, so please give it a try. This time, I introduced a healthy drink made by simmering plenty of red shiso nutrients and finishing it with mirin and vinegar. If you find vinegar a bit too sour or are concerned about using sugar, this is a special recipe I really want you to try. The polyphenols from red shiso, the acetic acid from vinegar, and the various nutrients from mirin as a seasoning all come together to create health benefits. This drink is recommended for preventing heat stroke and summer fatigue in the coming season. You can add it to water or sparkling water and carry it around in a plastic bottle if you like. It's also great as a substitute for hydration, so please give it a try. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope to see you again in another video. See you then.